Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, September 9th, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update, we have an interesting flaw that was discovered by a security researcher that says if you plug a Android mini PC or a Linux mini PC on your computer, you can actually get and you plug it on the USB port, you can actually steal the login credentials of Windows and even Mac OS X computers. It seems that what happens is in just barely 30 seconds, you can actually steal the login credentials. Of course, those are hashed, meaning that they are kind of encrypted at some point, but it seems that the encryption is very, very low. So you just steal the information and you start hacking it, and apparently in not a very long amount of time you get the password, you get everything you need to log into a Mac or a PC computer. So it seems that this is another little flaw that's been discovered on the security side of computers. Interesting to see that PC and Mac are both affected by this, meaning that they both have probably weak encryption or hashing of the login credentials finally. So that means that if somebody offers you to plug his Linux mini PC to your USB port on your machine, maybe you should say no. Well, Lumia phones are thing of the past apparently, starting in 2017. A representative of Microsoft talking to the press mentioned that Lumia brand phones are going to stop selling in December. So if Lumia brand phones are stopping in December, will something replace it? Well, he also said look for something in 2017 that will be called Surface. So, you know what? It's pretty much what we already thought. There was a lot of talk about it, even though it was not official, but it seems that we'll go from Lumia branded phones to Surface phones in 2017. What's interesting about this, it shows that Microsoft is not giving up on the phone side of its business. At least that's the good news. Well, Skype Preview, it's interesting, but Skype Preview and the latest insider builds of both the mobile and the Windows 10 side, if you're an insider, has a new feature. It's not yet functional, but it is programmed into the Skype Preview app, and it is apparently the ability to send SMS or text message in Skype to both PCs and phones, and it will enable you to, even if you don't have a phone, for example, to text message anyone through Skype. And that's going to be an interesting new feature that will appear probably in the Redstone 2 update coming next year. Well, if you're a gamer and have a Nvidia graphics card, a new experience, a new application is available, and it's called GeForce Experience. Now, it's an updated panel, basically, of essential settings for every gamer. And apparently, in tests that have been done, it seems that it really gives much more performance to most games and graphics adapters that are, of course, Nvidia compatible with this. So check it out. If you're a gamer, you might want to check out the GeForce Experience app. Apparently, it really delivers, and packs a lot of features and performance for your gaming PC. Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. Now, we know that PlayStation 4 sales in the world are, of course, more than Xbox. But that gap has been slowly being, smaller and smaller. So Xbox is actually selling more and more in the past few months. But one of the interesting things about Xbox One versus PS4 is that if we look at the US market and the United States, in August, Xbox One actually sold more than PlayStation 4. And apparently it has a lot to do with the Xbox One S console. Apparently, this is really, really improving a lot the experience of sale, and it seems that maybe this has been what was needed to reverse the trend of Xbox versus PS4 sales. So we're going to see, and as Xbox One sales are increasing and getting closer to the numbers of PS4, it's also going to be interesting to see is that console war, will Xbox eventually get ahead? That's what we're going to see, especially with the announcements now of two new PS4 consoles. And finally, as we're a little more gaming in this news bulletin, we don't often talk about gaming, and I thought this was an occasion to, it's like a little slow in the news. We have PlayStation Network versus Xbox Live. Now, interesting, an independent study that was done, and it's not linked to neither Sony or Microsoft, so it's really totally independent. That independent study mentions that the gaming experience on Xbox Live is much better than the one on PlayStation. It seems Xbox Live is more efficient and offers much better game performance. And that kind of goes with the trend that I've been hearing for a few years, that the Xbox Live experience is much better. And even I've got a lot of gamers in my friends, and I can tell you that when you ask them, even though a lot of them are more PS4 oriented, they do mention that, well, yeah, the Xbox Live experience is kind of more interesting than the PlayStation. So that's pretty cool, interesting to see, and it kind of confirms what I've been hearing also for a long time. Basically, that the Xbox Live experience is better. And so this was the Tech News Update for Friday, September 9th, 2016. If you have any comments, questions, anything about what I just talked in this news bulletin, why not give us your feedback? It's always fun to have your feedback, by the way. You like our videos, you can subscribe, you'll know when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for following us on this channel. Have a great weekend. We'll be back with our Tech News Bulletins on Monday.